Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Cooper Hendrick makes his big league debut right after this. Cooper Hendrick steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. 2-2. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
3-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Ball. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Rafael Devers the next to bat. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Hendrick is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Devers, right field and carrying well. Into the flag court and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off the screwball there, ruled a strike. 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Matt Davidson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson. Hendrick has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's the second out. So striding in, Sheldon Ness, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Settling in now, Darren Blanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Screwball, too low, 1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get 3. So one guy in the inning here.
The third baseman, Raphael.
10-2 the final in this game. Boston scored 10 runs on the way to victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red
A manager checks in with his ball club.
great Sunday afternoon.
Let's play ball. Yeah. 3.
Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, the designated hitter, Red.
Here comes the first pitch.
Owings.
Try to bunt for a base as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Down the first base. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hawker moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's been hitting well in the series. 4 RBIs on 5 hits. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, number 13. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
1-1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Martin ranging up the middle, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Grichuk leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 1-1. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. Now to the plate, Bo Bichette, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. Bichette, a native Floridian. He's in his third season as a major league player. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bo Bichette sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Chris Owings. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 1-1 is high and outside for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice stop.
No balls and a strike to count. Broken bat. Hit on the ground. Backhanded to second for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he is out at second. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far.
The third baseman, number 27.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
One out now in the Toronto sixth inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and that's in there for strike one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Behind 0-2 now. Strike three called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a screwball is off the plate away for ball 1. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Randal Grichuk.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
He's set, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Casilla, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that's in there for a strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Rowdy Tellez.
Leading up for the Jays.
First pitch
baseman,
on its way.
Number 40.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
Stop. Bo Bichette.
That's up.
Popped up. Vielma shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then up off in the dirt. We used to see.
Well, the play's been made, and that.
A coach presses a player to keep raising signature skills. A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the center fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And the screwball got him swinging, one gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Gene Segura comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. One out, nobody on. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 2-1 home. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Stepping in, Jordan Alvarez, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
And he is in there.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Standing in, Alex Bregman. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. Ball one to start the at-bat. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
0-1 the count. Segura, the runner at third. Alvarez at second. Bregman at first, one gone. Altuve, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Nunez sprinting after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Batting fifth.
Now, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's C.J. Cron now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
The set and the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Nunez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. Some more of the leading off the inning, Dave Meyer, and they'll need him to get something going here. Too high, 1-0. A highly touted prospect, Hendrick, unfortunately appears to have lost a bit of his edge this year. He's still got the velocity, but he's not generating swings and misses and weak contact the way he used to.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitches look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Meyer on at first, nobody out. Hit in the air out to center field. Jankowski's there for it. One down.
Hey, no running, no running.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time, and he is nailed at second. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Merrifield tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Gene Segura would be next. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nunez is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Orioles. Into the box, Jordan Alvarez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently 3rd best on this Astros ball club. Riding in once again, Alex Bregman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Alvarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He hit a sac fly earlier. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now in the barrel of the bat, breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Stewart moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Meyer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Meyer.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jankowski is right there, one down. So stepping in, Garrett Stubbs. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Gene Segura standing in. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Digging in once again, Jordan Alvarez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Alvarez.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Stubbs over at second. Merrifield at first, 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to count. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Nunez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And with it, the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup,
Now
it's better to do it with no one on base. It
Jose.
stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Jose Altuve is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Thomas gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Correa.
Right there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And now a pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. C.J. Cron becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3 and the Astros 2. Leading off the inning, Garrett Stubbs, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Garrett.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him. Fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. With Merrifield next to hit. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, 0-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Into the box now, Jordan Alvarez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. High and deep to right. Stewart racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the book.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
4-2 the final score tonight. Baltimore took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cooper Hendrick notches his 3rd win of the year. Michael Givens records the save. From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep next.
Let's play ball. Three.
Stepping into the box, Joshua Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Joshua
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Hard liner to center field. Thomas has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's hitting over 330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically one hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar stands. Escobar flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, number 32, and he always poses a threat, of course, one of the true superstars in the game today. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Colon gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in, Corbin Carroll. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Corbin Carroll.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Carroll, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. This is here at the big league level. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luke Weaver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Stewart on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 1-0. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Cooper Hendrick. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Hard hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Let's play ball.
Digging in to try it again. Joshua Rojas. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Martin takes it in. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Martin comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. A base hit in his first trip. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 32. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Thomas is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. This is pulled into right. Stewart is there. 2 down. Striding into the box, Alek Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch, he obviously tried to...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Ready now. For Baltimore, Cooper Hendrick.
Cooper Hendrick.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second. Digging in now, Carson Kelly. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Kelly.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Honka moves over. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Corbin Carroll. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Stewart on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So here now is the pitcher, Luke Weaver. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
The right fielder, number 8.
In the dirt here.
Rojas.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Only 1 in the inning. Leading off. off the inning, Eduardo Escobar. And they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
This is skied out toward right. Stewart is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. At the plate, number 32. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that's dead center for strike one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2.
That's up.
Nunez
That's up.
trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
1-0 the count. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early innings, and then he clunks this guy. He's finding himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down. That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Stewart in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw.
Now pitching for Baltimore. Number 27. Jimmy Berman.
5-2 the final today. The Arizona Diamondbacks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A pitcher who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach up.